Hey guys, it's Tony, and I just want to say welcome to the group. I'm super excited about what we're going to do in the next 30 days. So I kind of want to give you an overview of what you can expect from me and what I expect from you in the next 30 days, okay? So most of you already have your program. If you are still not sure what is the best program for you, there's so many out there. I would love to help you to figure out, based on your budget or your fitness goals and where you're at right now, to help you figure out where we should start, okay? The second thing I want to touch on is the nutrition plan, okay? And this is where everybody seems to have problems, right? Because, getting the workouts in is, maybe challenging, but we can get through them. It is actually changing what we're eating is where we struggle. And I know if you've already opened your program materials, you're gonna see in there that you're probably a little blown away at what calorie bracket you're in, thinking, I've never eaten this much food before. How in the world am I going to lose weight eating all this food? Okay, and I just wanna tell you, trust the program. There is so much science behind the calories that you're eating from the nutrient-dense food. It's not the same as just eating, 100 calories like from those 100-calorie snack packs or different bars that you can eat on other programs. This is about fueling your body with 100 calories of nutrition where it's going to actually feed your cells and you fuel your body to give it that optimal repairing after you've worked out. Does that make sense? So I know it's really hard to come off of something where you have been told, you have to limit certain things, limit fats, limit carbs. No, I want you to trust the program, for the 21 days or 30 days or 60 days, depending on what program you're doing. I want you to commit to it and do what it says, okay? The other thing is I want you to make an appointment with yourself. What I mean by that is that I want you to set apart a time each day that this is my workout time. Nothing is going to cause me to break this appointment with myself unless maybe the house is on fire or someone's in the hospital, okay? It is that crucial. We don't want to be, well, maybe I'll work out today or maybe if I'm not too busy, because you know what? We all are busy and life is gonna happen and we are gonna have things come up that are going to cause us to, well, maybe I don't really need it. You need this. You are worth it. You invested in yourself for a reason, right? So set a time, whether it is in the morning or after you send your kids off to school, or maybe it's the afternoon is the best time for you, or before bed. It doesn't matter what time of day, just get it done, okay? Thing that works for me is that I set my workout clothes out the night before, so there's no excuse when my alarm goes off that, I need to dig around in the closet to try to find clothes because they're already ready for me in the bathroom. So that two things I wanted to touch on was your meal plan and the calorie bracket and setting an appointment. So this week we are going to be going over how to detox your pantry, how to set yourself up for success, how to, get ready to actually have a 30 days of being strong, being that strong mom, being that role model that your kids need, or, your grandkids or your neighbors or cousins or whoever is watching you. We want you to be strong, okay? So 2 books that I want you to pick up if you haven't already, and one is The Miracle Morning, and I really like this book, and it's a really easy read. It talks about getting up in the morning and starting your day out right. Okay, just really simple little things to do, like get up and you're gonna do some quiet time, get your exercise in, visualize where you wanna be because your mind is so powerful. Okay, if you can visualize yourself at that size or optimal health, maybe you've never been there or maybe you have been there before, but if you do that, your mind is gonna take you where you've never been before, okay? So if you're thinking negative thoughts, that's where it's gonna take you. But if you're thinking positive thoughts, you got it. That's where it's going to take you. Okay. So Miracle Morning, and I'll kind of touch on some things throughout the group about this. I do this when I get up. It really does help. Since we homeschool, people think, well, you're home all day. You have all this time. I don't really, we homeschool and we have 5 kids and 2, we have a 3-year-old and a 2-year-old. So that really messes up with our schedule some days. So it's very important, I found, for me to take that time in the morning before everyone's awake. It's quiet. I get my workout in, get my devotion time in, just have that me time, because if you have kids, once they wake up, there is no more me time. Not even going to the bathroom is not your time anymore, right? So the second book that we are going to be talking about or reading through is this one. It's called Made to Crave. It is a really great book about talking about how to depend on God and not on food. And there's 19 chapters, so if we read about a chapter a day, it will be perfect. We'll be done before the end of the group. And I'm also going to kind of give you some questions in here each day to kind of get you thinking about this book. So this is another book you want to get. I got mine on both of these on Amazon actually, so love Amazon. So what is going to happen in the group? Well, like I said, this week is going to be our what I call the prep week or preseason week, and we're going to be going over setting up your meal plans, giving you recipes. If you've ever been in my groups before, please speak up and share with us what has worked for you. What are some of your favorite recipes? Because we get bored with the same food, so it's so helpful to share with each other. We're going to be going over how to take our pictures, how to do our measurements, because those are going to be so vital in seeing your results, because I don't want you to just depend on the scale. Okay, so you want to have your pictures, you want to have your measurements. Then next week, we actually are going to start on the 6th is the actual kickoff, where you're going to start logging your Shakeology each day. You're going to be logging your workout. Every morning I am going to be posting a post. Maybe it has like an inspirational quote, or maybe it's a task for you, something that I want you to do. It'll tell you the assignment for the day. Go ahead, do that. Share your meals. Another thing that I really want to do, because I know I've been struggling with this, so I figure if I'm struggling, maybe someone else in the group is struggling as well, and that is with your meals. So whether you are someone who tracks like on the app on your phone, or maybe you write everything down in like the journal, and if you have not gotten the fitness planner from me, please print that out and get it ready. It's in the main Facebook group that we have. So if you're not sure on that, let me know and I'll get you connected. So either you can like do a screenshot of your app on your phone or a picture of what you've written down for the day, but I want us to be sharing that in the group in the evening for accountability, okay? Because it's so easy to think, well, I ate all my containers, or I did okay today, but those little okays are going to hinder our progress. And I know nobody wants that. So I want us to stick together. I want us to be accountable, because when you're posting and showing other people, you're less likely to slip up. You're less likely to have those extra chips or chocolate chips or brownie or whatever it is, because we're moms. We're going to be having temptations in the house. That's just how it is, right? One thing that I have learned is that it took me a while before the kids could make baked goods, and I'm back to that struggling part because I just have kind of had too much sugar the last week or so. So that's why I think it's so important that we are sharing what we've been eating. Even if you have something is not plan approved, I want you to put it on your tracker, whether, like I said, it's an app or like on a paper, however you're tracking. I want you to share it. I want us to be real. The same for me. I will be sharing mine every day. So that will be starting next week. You can start this week if you want, but next week I really want us to be logging our workouts, logging our Shakeologies, and sharing what we've eaten that day, whether it's good or bad, okay? So I hope that kind of gives you a little bit of idea. And then, remember, these are the two books we're going to be kind of going over. So if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask. If I don't know the answer, I'll help you to figure it out. Please ask openly in the group if you feel comfortable, because so many people have, they might have the answer before I do, or they have a different approach, and there's no right or wrong reason, okay? The other thing I wanted to share is that Saturdays, if you are new to the group, Saturdays is our Saturday, and that is where we share our victories for the week. We want to encourage each other, and so you'll be sharing whether it is a scale victory or non-scale victory. I want you to post. Maybe the first week you just got all your food in, and that is a huge accomplishment, right? We want to celebrate with you. Maybe you lost 3 pounds or 2 inches, or maybe you can finally get through a workout without modifying. Whatever it is for you, I want you to share with us every Saturday, because so we can celebrate with you. That is really what these groups are about, is about accountability for, making sure that we're staying on track, but it's also about celebrating, because we want to celebrate with you. I want to celebrate with you. I mean, really, don't we all want to be celebrated at some time? Isn't that why birthdays are such a huge thing, right? So, okay, I'm gonna get off of here. It's kind of getting long. But like I said, if you have any questions, please let me know. And also, after you watch this video, please introduce yourself. Just something below. Tell us a little bit about you, what program you're doing, why you are starting now, or why you're continuing, why you're recommitting. What is one thing that you is on your goal to accomplish in the next 30 days, so we can help keep you accountable. So I will talk to you guys soon, and have a fabulous day. Bye.